Okay, so today I'm looking at another tablet by Vastking. This is the Kingpad Z10. Let's jump in and see what it's packing. Alright, so shout out to Vastking for sending in another review unit for me to check out and share with you what I think of this tablet. And of course, this is going to be my genuine opinion. This is my way of telling you that this is not a sponsored video. I'm literally reviewing this and sharing with you guys what I think of this tablet. Alright, quick highlight of this tablet. This is called, as I mentioned earlier, the Kingpad Z10, and like a couple others, it's a 10.1 inch IPS display with 1280 by 800. It is loaded with 2 gigs of RAM, which seems kind of small, especially for this day and age. But from my understanding, this is their most affordable tablet, I believe, at $140. Now, this has 32 gigs of internal storage, expandable at up to 512 gigs. Also, it's running Android 11. Let me actually specify that it's running the Android Go edition. So we have 8 megapixel for the main camera and 2 megapixel on the front camera here. Now, before I go ahead and go over the design here, let's take a look at what comes in the box here. Let's just fly through this. We have the actual tablet sitting on top inside the box there. You have a uniform bezel on the front and a metallic finish on the back of the tablet. Then we get the quick start guide, the SIM ejector tool, a charging brick, and finally a USB Type-C cable in here. Okay, so going back to the tablet here, you get a dual speaker setup, a headphone jack, a USB Type-C port, and also a microSD card slot here. Now, during my testing, performance was actually as you would expect from a budget tablet, especially for something in this price range. I don't know, it's just, I don't know if it's just this unit, but it wasn't great, to be honest. It's been pretty laggy. Here, when you click stuff, it kind of lags a little and then it pops up and then it would play, right? So if you're trying to watch a movie, you click and it would kind of lag and then it would load up and then it would play. Same thing with games. I had a couple of crashes actually. I opened some games and they crashed, and you know, the 2 gigs of RAM, you definitely will not be able to multitask. Again, if you're trying to do things just like day-to-day tasks like checking your emails or just navigating the internet and things like that, you will be fine for sure. The GUI is kind of your typical straightforward look of Android, especially with this being the Go version of Android. It's not necessarily a tablet for multitasking or high productivity. You gotta remember, you are dealing with 2 gigs of RAM, which is pretty small, I would say. There's definitely some lag once you start stacking up apps. Let's say if you have like 5, 6, 7 or 8 apps at the same time, open at the same time, yeah, you're definitely gonna notice that lag. So this is really showing you that it's a budget tablet. But other than that, for your day-to-day tasks, you'll be fine. You know, you'll be able to browse the internet, check your emails and watch videos and all that good stuff. You know, you should be able to do that. It also offers a pretty decent image quality. You can get away with watching videos, as I mentioned here, or movies, and be able to actually enjoy it. Battery is not bad at all. It's actually loaded with a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. It can finish the day with light to moderate use, I would say, and I'm carefully saying that. So light to moderate use, you should be able to finish the day with it. But heavy use, you might need to go ahead and charge that by the end of the day. Again, this is all going to depend on how you really use the tablet, right? The type of apps that you run in it and things that you do on it. As far as gaming goes, you can definitely play the majority of light games on here. The camera quality pretty much competes with that of something like an Amazon Fire, you know, like an HD10 or something like that. So don't expect it to be like a super high-end camera or the best camera. We're talking a 2 megapixel camera on the front here, the selfie camera, and an 8 megapixel camera on the back here, which is the main camera. So again, even though you're going to be able to do your Zoom meetings and all that stuff, do not expect this to be super high quality. With all of this being said, keep in mind that this is something in the kind of budget, ultra budget category, I should say, right? So don't expect this to offer super high performance or anything like that. If you're out there looking for something kind of on the ultra budget out there, if you're considering something like an Amazon Fire or HD8 or HD8 Plus and things like that, you should also consider this and just kind of compare and see, you know, because this, of course, it comes with Android as opposed to the Amazon Fire that's going to come with Fire OS. So you should be able to compare side by side or kind of do a little bit more research and do a comparison and see if this would be a good fit for you. But anyways, this was my take on the Kingpad, or the Vastking Kingpad Z10 here. I hope this was informative. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe also. Make sure that you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to catch you in the comment section. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And as always, of course, make sure to stay safe out there.